Hello everyone, I hope you're doing great today. Please subscribe to my channel, share my video with friends, make a comment, and give me a thumbs up. Please try to, watch some of my video because there's a lot of information that I'm giving you guys. I feel like that's going to help some of you, or if not all of you. This video that I'm making today is about Kamala's economic plan. She finally had an interview with CNN to speak about her economic plan and what she plans on doing moving forward if she's elected this November to be the president of the United States. The CNN reporter just asked Kamala how was she planning on paying for all these economic policies that she is intending on putting in place when she gets in office. And she just went roundabout saying that she's going to issue child tax credits on a child's first year of life, giving the parents $6,000. And supposedly that's supposed to take a child out of poverty. That's not going to do it. Some people's income, that $6,000 would be eaten up in tax liability. They're still going to have to pay tax, for tax liabilities. And not everybody has a child that's newborn to 1 year old. Some people don't even have kids. Some people's kids are older and have moved on. It's a lot of things going on. But people are not even having kids like that anymore. Now, she's importing kids, yes, from all these different countries. They're bringing their kids here. And they're having kids once they get here. But he just asked her how she planned on paying for it. You plan on paying for it by spending more money on things that really don't make sense. She just went around in circles. You can tell she can barely get her words out after trying to grab for straws, trying to find answers that she knows she doesn't have the answer to. And as you guys watch the video, pay attention to how her VP Waltz puts his head down and how his wife looks, and Kamala's husband Doug. Look at how they look as Kamala answers the question that the reporter asked her, which is basically, how do you plan on funding your policies, your economic policies? They're not even convinced that she's capable of taking office. You can just tell. So why are they pushing her in our face? She was not chosen to even run as president of the United States. They chose her and pushed her off on the American people. Now they want to call black people stupid for not going on with their agenda. Please watch the video, and I'll get back to my commentary after it's over.
You unveiled some economic policies last week.
Yeah.
Can you explain how you're going to pay for those? And can you give us a sense of what other policies you want to unveil going forward?
Sure. Well, you just look at it in terms of what we are talking about, for example, around children and the child tax credit and extending the EITC. It's at $6,000 for the first year of a child's life. The return on that investment in terms of what that will do and what it will pay for will be tremendous. We've seen it when we did it in the first year of our administration. We reduced child poverty by over 50%. So that's a lot of the work. And then what we're doing in terms of the tax credits, we know that there's a great return on that investment. And when we increase home ownership in America, what that means in terms of increasing the tax base, not to mention property tax base, what that does to fund schools, again, return on investment. I think it's a mistake for any person who talks about public policy to not critically evaluate how you measure the return on investment. When you are strengthening neighborhoods, strengthening communities, and in particular the economy of those communities, and investing in a broad-based economy, everybody benefits.
Kamala has no plans when she gets in this office on what she's going to do moving forward as far as economics. She's not all that savvy with business, and you can tell she's basically recycling other people's economic plans, such as Biden's and even Trump's. It just seems like she's going to extend things that are already in place or make some, minor changes, such as with extending a $25,000 down payment for first-generation, first-time home buyers. Basically, all they're doing is, it seemed to me like they're just making policies to help illegals. All these people they're flooding in here, that's who all these policies are going to serve. They're not going to serve people, American people at all. And it's just looking stronger and stronger that these people are just not only anti black, they're anti-American. They're not trying to do anything to, uplift or help Americans get out of this high inflation that they have caused. They can't say that Trump caused that inflation. They caused that inflation. They're trying to find every way to tax people. Now they're saying they're going to go after corporations where they're going to tax them. They're going to extend the tax rate by 7%. They've been taxed at 21%. They're going to extend it to 28%. They're going after people who make over 100 million, and they're going to tax them at a minimum of 25% now. So it's tax, 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 tax. And they're giving these illegal people everything. So where do you think they're getting the money from to pay for these people? And I'm talking about, they have to be in the trillions now, helping these people. The things that they're giving these people literally blank checks to get by. They're just helping them survive. Why Americans suffer and try to find ways to make ends meet, try to pay their mortgages, try to pay their rent, trying to put food on the table with all these super inflated high food prices. And she's blaming it on mergers and things of these businesses, large companies getting together and, price gouging. She's blaming it on that. It's not that. It's the taxes. Anytime you charge more on taxes to these corporations, these type of manufacturing businesses, basically what they have to do is go up on prices to consumers. You're making it where they have to do that. There are a lot of costs and stuff that they're charging. It's just taxes. They're trying to raise money to help, finance their people they're bringing in here. You think she's even still qualified to even be a president? Or do you think she's just good being where she's at, and that's as VP? I don't want to see any more Biden or Kamala. They have to go. I can't. I don't know why anyone will vote for them at this rate. And you here in California, they're about to give illegal immigrants the ability to buy homes with no down, zero interest, and zero pay. They don't have to do anything. They're getting free homes. They just go to any neighborhood and pick out any home they want, from single family to multifamily, whatever, and they will have home ownership. When Americans have to work like dogs to try to pay their mortgages, taxes are going up. People can't even afford to afford their homes anymore. They're moving to apartments because things are so high. And Gavin Newsom, I don't know why they keep putting them in there, but I know why. Because California is flooded with all these illegals, and everything they're doing is to serve their needs. Now, do you see how it works when you get tangibles? When people are in office and they're doing for you to make your life better? These people are living the American dream. They really are living the American dream. And they're taking America away from Americans. Donald Trump has a slogan saying, "Make America great again." And I have one. And mine is to make America American again. Because it's just, these people have just taken over the United States. Taken over. And we're not getting good people in here at all. I don't care what Kamala's saying. I'm living it. I'm living proof. We're dealing with graffiti. We're dealing with accidents every 5 seconds. Trash everywhere. The people are hostile. They don't even know how to drive. I had to blow while I was in front of a guy. He was behind me, on my behind. I had to blow while I was in front of him because he would not get off my bumper. And they are driving super fast, 90 plus miles an hour. But there's so many problems that these people are bringing in here, and they act like these people are prima donnas. Like they are the best that America has to offer. Like they're better than Americans. They're no better. They're actually much worse. And they're really damaging the quality of life that we have by bringing all that in here. There are bringing people in here from prisons and gangs and drug cartel, bringing drugs in here. They are practicing human trafficking and harming people. They're hurting people, physically hurting people, and they can say that most of them are not. It's a lot of them that are. It's so many problems that these people have brought in here that Kamala and Biden have created for American people, and to the point where I can never vote for this another 4 years. These people have, I mean, it's really upset me to the point where I don't even like to drive like I used to. Tell me what you think about Kamala's basically talking in circles. She never answered the question the guy asked her. You can't say that you're going to pay for these things by basically charging people more money. How are you going to pay for all that? So basically, inflation is going to constantly rise. I mean, where is she getting her business sense from? You know, you taxing the American people to pay for your illegals you got coming in here. And they're coming in here by boat, train, every which way possible. Every which way possible. And crossing the borders. I mean, you might as well say that the Border Patrol now, they're just Uber drivers. They just asking them, I mean, I'm here at your request. Where would you like to go in this country? And they just send them to whatever state they want to go to once they cross that border. And now they're coming in through Canada. So, and I mean, this is an all-day affair. They're coming in here all day long. And now these people are driving Jaguars now, Mercedes. I mean, all kind of cars. And I know they're not from here because by the way they're driving. They'll drive and cut you off. They're zigzagging in and out of lane. I mean, it's horrible.